Bitcoin has fallen to its lowest level since February, extending a volatile year for the world's largest cryptocurrency. Investors are now increasingly shifting capital towards booming stock markets and high-profile IPOs. The latest decline comes at a time when global stocks are enjoying a record rally. Wall Street benchmarks have repeatedly hit fresh all-time highs in recent months, while Japan's Nikkei has also climbed to historic levels. The surge has been fueled by enthusiasm on artificial intelligence and a wave of anticipated listings by some of the world's most closely watched companies. Bitcoin's performance in 2026 has reflected changing investor sentiment across global markets. The top crypto has crashed to $63,000 mark after having risen to $84,000 last month. The crypto center entered the year on strong footing, benefiting from continued institutional interest. However, momentum began to fade as investors found increasingly attractive opportunities elsewhere. Analysts say a growing amount of capital is being redirected from cryptocurrencies into traditional financial markets. The prospect of major initial public offerings and strong returns in technology and AI-related stocks has encouraged both retail and institutional investors to reallocate funds. The shift highlights Bitcoin's evolving role within the broader investment landscape. Once viewed primarily as an alternative asset detached from traditional markets, Bitcoin is increasingly competing with equities, bonds, and private market investments for investor attention and capital. Despite the recent weakness, Bitcoin remains one of the most closely watched assets in global finance space. Its price movements continue to serve as a gauge of investor appetite for risk and liquidity conditions across markets. This week, crypto liquidations have topped $1.1 billion during the latest sell-off. The top token erased about $160 billion in overall market value this week. Bloomberg data shows investors have pulled nearly $4 billion from US-listed Bitcoin exchange traded funds over the past 12 sessions, which marks a record streak of consecutive outflows. AI remains the dominant theme drawing capital, and the numbers show the difference clearly. Over the past 12 months alone, the Nasdaq 100 has been up 42%, while Bitcoin has been down 37% and currently sits at 48 points % below its peak level.